All right, today we've got a question in Ask a Coach from Dark Egon. He's asking about flanking, saying, one thing I always feel uncomfortable about is how far to run while flanking and at what point to walk so that they don't hear you. Now, I understand this may vary between games, along with their agent pool. Do they have a trip or not? Watching people such as Wahujin or ProVOD, such as Jing playing Raze on Split, tells me that I'm not moving fast enough at the right times. First of all, you don't really flank on Split, so just be aware of that. I also understand that it depends how much noise there is. Example, gunshots of rifles usually means that you can run without worrying. This is a complex question, so I'll narrow it down to a main map that seems the hardest to decide. Fracture. That doesn't really help. But I'll go over some general things, and then we're going to look at this VOD that I asked Egon to provide, and he did. So, generally, this is what you got to worry about. Run until you think they can hear you. Run if they're fighting your team. So again, we've got this footstep cone, but you know what's louder than my footsteps? My teammates' vandals. So if you hear more than 2 guns firing, you can probably just run around and not get hurt. If you do get hurt, unlucky, you know, whatever. It's probably because they're expecting you or something, but usually if people are focused on gunfights, they're not going to hear your footsteps. So don't worry about it. Next, flank as fast as humanly possible. This just means have your knife out whenever you can, because because your flank is most effective when they don't know it's coming. So if you can beat timings by, say, using a dash early, or double satcheling, or running on neon, or just running with knife out more, then you're gonna catch them earlier, and they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, he's flanking already! What the hell?" And it gets really effective. Only slow down your flank if they're waiting for you. So, for example, when I flank on Icebox as Viper, I do this pistol round every time I'm on defense, by the way. I throw a molly, I buy a ghost. So I throw a molly here, and I literally just book it like this. I take out my gun right here so that I can peek this, and I can peek this. And then I take my knife out again, and I'll take out my gun to look belt. And if there's no one staring at me belt, I run up belt, or I go through main. And that's it. And usually I'm A in like 12 seconds. And they shouldn't be expecting me until like 15 to 20. So it'll just really catch them off guard. And I usually convert 2 kills at least. If they're waiting for you, stop flanking for 2 rounds. If they're still waiting after those 2 rounds, stop flanking for 2 more rounds. If they're still waiting after 6 rounds, you did your job. They're scared shitless of the flank. There's literally a guy who's sitting in spawn doing nothing. No more flanks. You win. Now let's go over his vibe. Says game begins 2 minutes into the video. Overall, pretty interesting game. It was a good day for me. Hit diamond 2. Flanked round 3. Don't want to talk about Was considering flanking round 6. Realized my error immediately. Teammate Jet flanked round 7. So we're going to look at rounds 3, 6, and 7. So first, we're going to look at round 3. This is where we flanked, right? Let's see what happened. See if it was any good. It's the next round here.
This be bonus.
This guy, you want to do a fake flash? There. Do one peek and then
Oh, okay. So we're calling a fake flash here. This peek's a little wide. Very not careful. They could have been super wide on you, and you would have been fucked.
No, yeah, no
I guess you're making the assumption that they're not looking at you because of sky flash. And here I'd definitely be knife out, maybe even satcheling. Really want to gain speed on them, especially because they don't have a flank going. And then yeah, cutting noise here is good, but I would have been fighting them already. You see how they're shooting at like our sage wall? I'm shooting them back right now.
What the?
And you get yours, so that's pretty good. And then I wouldn't be satcheling in. I'd be throwing a boom bot, honestly. And then just make sure you jump so your nade goes further. And other than that, look pretty good. Oh, we died. I want to see how we died. Maybe we get a little input here. So here we got to wait in this smoke or wait in sands until our teammates A main make a move because there's 2 of them. One of us, we're low. And going up the rope is throwing. Nice try.
to see it, so
Alright.
potentially it could work for getting.
Oh, are we making a call? Wait.
You want to do that fake flash again? They didn't actually.
Why are you calling a fake flash again, bro? Run an actual flash, please. Now this is the problem with the fake flash. Here's Jet. She's tree, and you don't know that. And that's just tough. And like, there's nothing you really could have done about that. That's just a place where people could be, offer it, and you're never gonna be able to see them from B main. So you really need a real flash there so that you can have that information. And again, I don't like the way you're peeking that in general because they can be super wide on you and you just die. And then you talk about this round, your jet flanks. And we want to see whether or not it was good. So it looks like he's going kind of slow. Other than that, it's fine. It would have been really nice if we knew there was a flanker so that your Sage and Jet or Sage and Sky could have like just held on to tower, prioritize that, and you and Brim just hold on to CT, prioritize that. Right now, you and Brim being out is throwing away the win condition. The win condition here being that the flank is coming from B main. Therefore, these guys are going to lose all map control aside from sight. And if you guys are pinching them from 3 different angles, CT, tower, and B main, there's nothing they can do. They're going to lose the post. I do respect the fact, however, that you satcheled out of here like a true Raze main. Good shit. Overall, just follow those guidelines that I laid out earlier. Run until you think they can hear you. Run if they're fighting your team. Flank as fast as humanly possible. Only slow down if they're waiting for you. If they're waiting for you, chill out for 2 rounds. Try again. Chill out for 2 rounds. Try again. No more trying again. You won the game. And hope that helped. Good luck.